Hi, Primary 7 parents. I'm just doing a wee talking news to remind you of everything we need for the kids going away next week. So we're doing the 4 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. The bus has to leave here at 8:35. It can't leave any later because we have to be there to meet the start times for the activities. So we've spoken to the boys and girls, we've told them to get their alarm set, we're just putting a little reminder out. So we are kind of asking the children to arrive from about 25 past 8, and if they come in the side door into the gym hall, so that obviously we can head count, and if anybody's not there, like at past, I can phone you and say, are you coming? So just a reminder, we know it's an earlier start, but just to remind everybody, that is when we are leaving. In terms of their kit, they need what they're wearing, so a dry kit and a wet kit, because each day there'll be a dry activity and a wet activity. For the families who missed the presentation from Andrew last week, he clarified the reason that we don't have a programme in advance is because they make the decisions on the day depending on the weather. Now, I am really hopeful that it's like this the way it is today. But, you know, even if it's raining and is a bit miserable, we absolutely will make the most of it. The kids are so excited. Actually, and so are we. It's a nice change, isn't it, after everything that we have been through. So, just a reminder, the children need a warm jacket, so something that will keep them cosy, because regardless, I think, you know, if we're going up a hill or we're abseiling, it tends to be windier and a little bit colder. So a warm jacket. They need hat and gloves. They will need a rucksack with them. Obviously they'll have their goodies in, but if it might be a possibility that if they're going off site for a bit longer, some of the days, depending on the activity, they might take their packed lunch with them. So they need their rucksack. They need swimwear. I'm kind of giggling because I'm going with them, so this is my kit list as well. So they need swimwear, so like swimming suit, swimming shorts, old t-shirt, long sleeve top. They need an old set of clothes that they can get wet or dirty. Okay, so basically they need 2 sets of footwear every day. So see the wet shoes are going to be the wet shoes for the week. So if they get wet on Monday, they're going to be wet when the kids put them on Tuesday, when they put them on Wednesday, but that's fine because the wet activities were getting wet anyway. So wet shoes and dry shoes. And extra clothing, a set of warm, dry clothes, and including, you know, it says socks, pants, dry shoes, cosy t-shirt, long sleeve top, heavier jumper, a jumper or a fleece. I would suggest a couple of pairs of pants and a couple of pairs of socks, because you know what the kids are like, and there's probably nothing more uncomfortable than having a wet bottom half or wet feet. So if you can put a couple of pairs in. We've also got a bag of extra spare clothing that we always take away with Primary 7 anyway. We'll take that, so we've got extra, but if the kids can come well prepared, great. The other thing they need to bring, which is really important, is a towel and a plastic bag for their wet stuff. So every day they are, I'm just warning you now, every day they are going to come home and go, oh, there's a bag of wet clothing. But just to remind you, so a towel and a bag. And the last thing they need is a water bottle and to bring a packed lunch, but also to remind you if you're a family that are entitled to free school meals, or actually if you get caught short on Monday and you're like, oh my goodness, I forgot that, or the kids come to school and they haven't lifted the lunchbox off the top, we're prepared for that as well. So we'll have extra lunches and things, but if the children can bring a packed lunch, that would be super. And that pretty much is it. Obviously, after Monday, you know, we'll have done Monday and then we'll know the drill, we'll know how it all works, and that'll be our pattern for the rest of the week. But it's just a reminder that that is what they need to bring with them. And if it can be as compact as possible, that would be super as well. As I say, we're like so excited. Actually, I think I'm more excited than the children. Little change of scene. And yeah, the kids have been talking about it for really talking about it actually for a couple of weeks, and they're really game. And I think it's just going to be such a nice opportunity for them to get just a bit of a change. It's been hard this term. It's been hard for them. So really a bit of fun. So most important, please be here in time, because there's so many things I've got power of influence round and I can problem solve round about, but I need bodies here and bums and seats on the bus so that we can get up to Luss. The last thing I was going to say was some of the children had mentioned to me they get a bit of travel sick, bus sick. If that's the case, and you use the little bands or the travel sickness tablets, I mean, it's not a long journey, we're only like maybe 40 minutes, but if that's the case, then do let us know. And if you want, if the children need to take something before the journey back, then, you know, and I really need to know that really early on. But I'm making assumptions that that's all okay. So if there's anything else at all, please give us a call later today, or catch me. I'll be here from really early on Monday morning. And yeah, we'll be tweeting all over the place, so have your phone at the ready.